Hello there, Internet. I've spent several years on 4chan, and while I spent a lot of time on all the boards and it felt welcomed or completely grossed out by what I found there, the board I've always had trouble fitting into the most is probably V. Probably because I'm a complete pleb and actually enjoy easy video games. V does not. V enjoys a challenge. V really embodies this kind of idea of gamers and hardcore gamer bros who only look for the most challenging and difficult and cool and hard games, and anything below their own standards is just pathetic and you should just kill yourself, bro. And I can get why that's really off-putting to a lot of people because not everyone's super obsessed with video games. V likes to fancy themselves as this kind of like wandering samurai who's defeated all its rivals and just is kind of going day to day, floating through life bored, hoping that someone will come and challenge them and give them a reason to live once more. They are these kind of elitist assholes who just go out and shit on everyone who doesn't enjoy the hunt, this thirst for the most stupidly challenging, intense kind of gameplay experience. Only the coolest, most hardcore games are for them, and everything else is for babies. So, what then happens when V encounters a game for babies that they cannot beat? Interpol Baseball, Disney Channel's own flash game where you basically just hit a baseball with a spacebar. That's all there is to it, designed for children. You encounter like a number of Winnie the Pooh characters who are pitchers. It starts off simple enough. You just kind of bat with Eeyore. It's not too hard. And then gradually the game just becomes this soul-crushing, soul-devouring experience that only the most quickest of reflexes can even bear to survive. I'm talking Tigger can fucking defy physics somehow. Owl can cause baseballs to blink in and out of existence as if they were never there for a time. And then Christopher Robin. Oh my god, Christopher Robin somehow devoured the souls of every previous pitcher and absorbed all of their abilities to create the ultimate challenge that literally feels like the game is cheating. If this game was actually designed for children, it was somebody who was actually trying to abuse children. And how did V respond to this casual pleb game that was literally made for babies? They fell to their knees and worshiped Christopher Robin like a wrathful god. Seriously, look at these memes. This is some great shit. I only found out about this like recently. Apparently this happened about 5 years ago, but V was defeated, humbled by Christopher Robin and his intense gameplay experience. I think it's pretty easy to see anyone who's constantly looking for the hardest thing possible as like this elitist asshole who is only doing it to boost their ego. But I think this little journey into the past here has kind of opened my eyes. I don't think V is just looking to be cooler than everyone. Obviously, they're spending a lot of time on 4chan arguing about video games, but I don't think like they just try to beat these games for their own ego. I think there's an element to they really want to be humbled. They really want to be brought back to when they first started playing video games and they met that really, really intense, challenging, force. They want to be challenged, and it's not something that's entirely driven by ego. It's also driven by humility and wanting to feel that insignificance again just so they can beat it once more. It's interesting because I never saw this side of V before. Maybe I might spend some more time there. I don't know. I'll be linking the game down below if you guys want to give it a try. I honestly got past Eeyore just to save myself the disgrace of being beaten by Eeyore, even though that took me an embarrassing long time to get through. I'll let you guys try it out. Comment down below who you got to. Also, guys, if you find any interesting phenomena on the internet or see anything that you think I might be interested in, link it down below or give me some reference to something that you think is interesting. Give me some topic that I can start researching. I'm always looking for this kind of shit. I find this completely fascinating and completely worth covering. Basically anything that could only happen on the internet, I would love to hear about it, and leave it down below. Thanks, and have a good night, Internet.